The Chinese government isn't the only data threat. Tax deadlines loom and tax ads heat up. How AI will impact affiliate marketing. And Domino's takes you to the front line of the ordering line. It's Monday, April 10th. Let's nerd out.
Nerds Podcast.
The Ad Nerds Podcast delivers ad industry news every weekday. We are the go-to source for people who spend money on advertising, covering big brands, small businesses, and the latest marketing trends. It's me, Spanky Moskowitz, the host of the show and a nearly 40-year vet of the ad industry. I've worked with Budweiser, M&M's, Frito-Lay, the MLB, NFL, NBA, and have created over 100,000 ads that have generated billions, hundreds of billions in client revenue. If you're in or interested in the world of advertising and want to stay up to date with the latest news, the Ad Nerds Podcast is the perfect place to start.
Ad Nerds Podcast.
And starting us off, Ogilvy Advertising hit a home run as tax prep wars are heating up in the final push to the tax filing deadline. Yes, just 8 days from now, April 18th. Tax prep giant H&R Block is taking a swipe at its rival TurboTax's campaign by releasing a bunch of funny ads urging people to do their taxes. H&R Block's message is clear. Definitely do your taxes.
TurboTaxes don't do your taxes, so I started rock climbing instead. And now I have to spend all my money on this weird gear. Like these harnesses and, why is there so much chalk?
Don't listen to TurboTax. Definitely do your taxes with H&R Block.
The long-form spot and the 15s look like a witness protection ad, right? The person's in silhouette. The interviews are conducted by somebody, and you just see them in silhouette answering the question. The message is that not only did not doing their taxes not work out well for them, but to cover its bases, H&R Block puts fine print at the bottom of the ads that says, in all seriousness, TurboTax isn't saying you should ignore your tax obligations. H&R Block, by the way, did a bunch of consumer research to find out what people thought about the consequences of not doing their taxes. The company surveyed 1,000 tax filers last month and found that nearly 70% of them said that you could go to jail for not doing your taxes. 79% said you could be fined, and 60% believe their wages could be garnished. So, despite what many have recently heard about not doing taxes, H&R Block's public service message is for the 121 million people who are eligible to file. The message serves as both a reality check and tax prep advice because doing your taxes, as we know, is the fiscally responsible thing to do. By the way, Ogilvy's first work for H&R Block broke in December when they created an ad that connected or likened tax season to other celebratory times like Christmas, football season, Hollywood award shows, stuff like that. It's a brilliant ad. Go check it out. I've got the link in the show notes at the Ad Nerds Podcast.
Ad Nerds Podcast.
We all love waiting in lines, right? Yeah. Domino's Pizza has launched a new service that turns cars into ordering devices via Apple Carplay. The brand is the first pizza chain to have integrated an app with CarPlay, which allows the infotainment system in your car to act as a connected iOS device, essentially. The new CarPlay app also allows Domino's customers to order by phone, but encourages people to try it out, play with the app. To help encourage people using the app, they're offering CarPlay users a discounted large one-topping pizza for just $7.99 carry-out only. The campaign's new spot shows a family waiting in their car at the end of a long drive-through line at a burger restaurant when they decide to order Domino's Pizza.
Stop waiting in line at drive-thrus just to place an order. Use the Domino's app on Apple Carplay instead.
Domino's?
Yes.
And say goodbye to the drive-thru with every tap.
Okay, what should we get?
Ooh, pineapple. Mushroom.
Pepperoni.
Order carry-out on the go using the Domino's app, now on Apple Carplay.
The convenience factor of ordering pizza in the car is expected to boost the pizza chain's profitability as customers are encouraged to carry out instead of opting for delivery. Christopher Thomas Moore, Domino's Senior VP and Chief Digital Officer, said, "We know how frustrating it can be to wait in a drive-through line just to place an order. Domino's app on CarPlay is a great alternative to that, as customers will still have the convenience of staying in their car and can place an order from wherever they are without waiting in a long drive-through. I couldn't agree more. If you're an affiliate marketer, AI is about to impact your bottom line. I'll tell you how after the break.
The most nerdy. It's time for an Ad Nerds podcast.
Are you great at running your business? Well, how about marketing it? If you're like most small business owners, you're great at the thing your business does, but not so great at figuring out how to market it. That's where Ad Zombies comes in. We help your business sell more. Ad Zombies writes ads, emails, web copy, sales pages, radio and video scripts. If it needs words, Ad Zombies has them. Go to adzombies.com today. Use promo code NERDS to save 20%. Ad Zombies, words that sell anything for businesses anywhere.
Ad Nerds podcast.
Ad Nerds podcast.
AI-enabled search engines like ChatGPT are becoming so popular these days, and it's got publishers who rely on search traffic a little bit worried about their bottom line. But it's not just their advertising revenue that could be affected, it's also their affiliate marketing revenue. So if you're an affiliate marketer, pay attention. You know those product recommendations you see on news sites and magazines that generate revenue when you click through an affiliate link and make a purchase? You know, those ads that are served there? Okay, well, AI-enabled search could reduce the surface area of search results pages, making competition more fierce, while increasing the value of first-party data, which I talked about in detail last week on Thursday, April 6th show, and creating demand for a new field of SEO expertise. That is going to be tough for publishers, but not as bad for general search traffic. Why? Because shoppers, and we are all shoppers, rarely make a decision based on just one data point, right? We want choice. So we want options. And so what do? We look for the best thing that fits the best criteria and our taste, which means that AI-enabled search engines won't really disrupt affiliate marketing as much as we might think. Also, publisher affiliate programs often rely on real-world product testing, and that helps bring objectivity to their reviews. AI-enabled search can't test products itself, which makes product testing, the product testing portion of this really indispensable for publishers. Still, AI-enabled search is likely to affect the topography of search engine results pages as Google devotes larger sections of its SERPs to in-house products like Google Shopping. Publishers might just need to work on appearing in the first few results instead of just the first page, right? So they've got to focus their attention really at the top. And the need to optimize content for AI-enabled search is going to create a new breed of SEO that publishers are going to have to master. But don't worry, because publishers can invest in other channels, in channels like newsletters and text messages to serve affiliate content to users without interference from algorithms. These channels can also let publishers collect first-party data and clearer information about people's purchasing behavior. It's a really complex issue, but publishers who are willing to adapt and master the new SEO techniques are going to come out on top.
Ad Nerds podcast.
On Friday's show, I broke the story about Slutty Vegan. Today, I've got the details. Slutty Vegan, the popular vegan restaurant chain, is searching for its first ever agency of record. Previously, the brand worked with the Whitley Agency on an as-needed basis. However, the 9 restaurants open in 3 states, and they plan to expand further. The brand is now looking for a full-service agency that can help take its marketing to the next level. Starting in 2018 as a food truck, Slutty Vegan has rapidly expanded, offering plant-based burgers, fries, and more to a growing number of fans. The brand is also known for its bold, creative marketing and encourages campaigns to engage with people on social media and, of course, beyond. They love their audience, and their audience loves them. In fact, in February, when the restaurant chain hosted a wedding for a couple who responded to a Valentine's Day post on social media, they put out on all their social media channels that they wanted to marry a special couple. Slutty Vegan's chief marketing officer, Christy Mason, said a couple responded and Slutty Vegan planned a wedding for them in one of its restaurants, resulting in a lot of Valentine's Day content on its social media channels as well as earned media. The brand is seeking an agency that can bring similar creativity to its marketing campaigns with expertise in digital marketing, social media, and content generation. According to Mason, the new agency should be the best, the most clever, the agency that not only accepts the challenge, but challenges us in return. As Slutty Vegan continues to grow, it's clear their marketing is going to play a crucial role in their success. With an agency partner that can help it generate creative, effective marketing campaigns, Slutty Vegan can grow and innovate in the years to come. So if your agency has what it takes, you could be in bed with a Slutty Vegan. Hey, if you think the Chinese government and TikTok are tracking your data, wait till you hear what's going on in your own backyard.
The most nerdy. It's time for an Ad Nerds Podcast.
What can a kid teach you about spending $5 million? Watch a kid pack a great snowball. They squeeze out the fluff, pack it firm, tight, and hard. Whether you spend $50 to advertise or $5 million, take this lesson to heart. The sales message you deliver has to be packed firm, tight, and hard. All the fluff squeezed out of it. It can be the difference between a campaign that hits hard and sells and one that falls apart. Get Words That Sell Anything, the flagship copywriting course from Ad Zombies, and watch your words pack a punch. Go to learn.adzombies.com. Use promo code NERDS to save 20% on Words That Sell Anything today.
Ad Nerds Podcast.
And you thought that TikTok and the Chinese government were the only ones who cared about your data. Did you know that the U.S. government is keeping a close eye on the use of pixel tracking by companies? That's right. Pixel tracking, for those of you who don't know, is a technique used by businesses to track consumer behavior online, including page views, clicks, interactions with ads. It's all in an effort to provide better targeting for your ads. But this has led to some concerns, and the Federal Trade Commission has been kind of lifting the hood to look underneath the hood of some businesses lately. They recently published a blog titled "Lurking Beneath the Surface: Hidden Impacts of Pixel Tracking," where they question the overall use of pixel-based tracking. The blog post came after the FTC took enforcement action against digital health companies GoodRx and BetterHelp, who were sharing health data with third-party companies for advertising purposes. But it's not just health data that's being shared. Regulators are keeping a close eye on how data flows between first parties, such as businesses, and their partners are moving back and forth. The first party is responsible for what happens when the data they collect is shared with others. The FTC has made it clear that it's illegal to make privacy promises to consumers without taking into account any information that's going to third parties through the various forms of ad tech. So what can you do to ensure that you're clear? It's simple. Check your pixels, make sure you're okay with what you're sharing, and you know what's happening when the data leaves your site or app. Remember, your partner's pixels are your problem. So stay informed. Stay safe online. Otherwise, you could have the FTC crawling up your BIZ. Well, that's it for the Ad Nerds Podcast for today, Monday, April 10th, 2023. Spanky out! Thank you so much for listening.